Hi, my name is Darren Hotten, head coach at Essex Weightlifting Club. Today we've teamed up with Bulk Powders to go through some common errors seen in snatch and clean and jerk, and to provide you with some tips and cues on how to improve your lifts. Okay guys, so the first exercise we're going to be looking at is snatch and common errors that we see in the exercise. What we commonly see is people jumping forwards when executing the lift, and this can be caused through several different things. But one of the things we see quite a lot is in the first pull, we see the hips lifting really early. So Kirsty's just going to demonstrate to her knee what it looks like when the hips come up way too early in the first pull. Just go for two more, Kirst. Just one. And two. Now she's just going to demonstrate what this error actually looks like when completed in full. Let's go for one more. So what you can see is that when the hips come up early, it causes the bar to push out in front, then there's a jump forward. This is increasing the chances of missing the lift. So some of the fixes that we like to use to improve this position is we'll put the lifter into their setup position, making sure their back's nice and flat and the shoulders are forwards of the bar. And what they're going to do is just a snatch lift off that begins in a setup position and then pauses just below the knee. So we're probably going to look for like 3 to 5 repetitions at a time. And the key points that we're looking for is making sure the back angle stays the same from the setup position to the top of the knee. So completing 3 or 4 sets of 5 repetitions at a time is just going to reinforce that good position so the hips are not lifting early. I'm going to get Kirsty just to demonstrate that repetition, that complex twice through so you can see it, and then I'll give some explanation of it afterwards. Snatch lift off. Good, once more. Good, so what we're looking at here is the same snatch lift off that we just spoke about, reinforcing that nice flat back and the hips not lifting early. So just show me one of those, get down into your setup. One snatch lift off, back down. When we come up to our halting snatch, we're still maintaining that good position. This is where we can execute the snatch, maintaining that good back and reinforcing the good position. Okay, so the second common error we're going to look at in snatch is an early arm bend. I'm going to get Kirsty to demonstrate a couple of repetitions and then we'll explain the errors after she's completed them. Okay, so this can cause a couple of different things to happen. The first thing, it can cause the bar to push out in front, which is going to result in an unsuccessful lift. The second thing, it eliminates the chances of a maximum leg drive. So there's a couple of different fixes that we can put in place just to reinforce the good positions and teach the lifter to move how they should to execute the lift well. The first thing that we're going to look at is snatch pulls from the hang. So Kirsty's going to demonstrate 3 repetitions. And what you'll notice about the snatch pulls from the hang is that Kirsty's arms are straight right until the bar makes contact with her hip, therefore eliminating the early arm bend. Once we've improved that lift and we're consistent with the movement itself, we can start adding an extra exercise on top. So what I'd like to see Kirsty do next is a snatch pull from the hang plus hang snatch. Okay, 2 rounds of that movement. Good. So we use this complex to reinforce not pulling early on the bar by executing the snatch pull from the hang, followed by the hang snatch where we're aiming to make sure our arms stay straight until the bar makes contact with our hips.